AI content detectors, also known as plagiarism detection tools or AI-generated content detectors, are sophisticated software applications designed to identify whether a piece of text has been written by a human or generated by an artificial intelligence system. These tools are increasingly important as AI-generated content becomes more prevalent, especially in academic, professional, and creative writing contexts. Here's a detailed look at how AI content detectors work. Text analysis and comparison. Lexical analysis. AI content detectors analyze the vocabulary and word usage in the text. AI-generated content often exhibits patterns that are different from human-written text, such as repetitive phrases, unusual word choices, or overuse of certain words. Syntax analysis. The tools examine the structure of sentences, including grammar, syntax, and sentence length. AI-generated text may have more uniform sentence structures or follow specific patterns that are less common in human writing. N-gram analysis. N-grams are sequences of n items from a given text. By analyzing n-grams, for example, bigrams, trigrams, the detector can identify patterns that are characteristic of AI-generated content. For example, AI models might produce sequences of words that are statistically improbable in human writing. Machine learning models. Training data. AI content detectors are trained on large data sets that include both human-written and AI-generated texts. The training process involves feeding these texts into machine learning models, such as neural networks, to learn the distinguishing features of each type of content. Feature extraction. During training, the models extract features from the text, such as word frequency, sentence structure, and stylistic elements. These features are used to create a profile for human and AI-generated content. Classification. Once trained, the models can classify new texts based on the learned features. They compare the features of the new text to the profiles of human and AI-generated content to determine the most likely source. Statistical methods. Probabilistic models. Some AI content detectors use probabilistic models to assess the likelihood that a text was generated by an AI. These models calculate the probability distribution of various features and compare them to known distributions for human and AI-generated content. Anomaly detection. The tools may use anomaly detection techniques to identify text that deviates significantly from typical human writing patterns. This can include unusual word usage, repetitive structures, or statistically improbable sequences. Contextual understanding. Advanced AI content detectors may incorporate contextual analysis to understand the broader context of the text. This can involve analyzing the topic, domain-specific terminology, and the overall coherence of the content. Semantic analysis. Some detectors perform semantic analysis to understand the meaning and intent behind the text. This can help distinguish between AI-generated content that is contextually coherent and human-written content that is rich in nuance and depth. Hybrid approaches. Combining techniques. Many AI content detectors use a hybrid approach that combines multiple techniques, such as lexical analysis, machine learning, and statistical methods. This comprehensive approach helps improve the accuracy and reliability of the detection process. Iterative refinement. The tools often undergo iterative refinement based on feedback and new data. This continuous improvement helps them adapt to new AI models and evolving writing styles. User interface and reporting. User-friendly interface. AI content detectors typically have a user-friendly interface that allows users to input text and receive a report on its source. The interface may provide a confidence score or a probability estimate of whether the text is AI-generated. Detailed reports. The tools often generate detailed reports that highlight specific features or patterns that led to the classification. This can include word frequency charts, sentence structure analysis, and contextual insights. Challenges and limitations. Evolving AI models. As AI models improve, they become better at mimicking human writing, making it more challenging for content detectors to distinguish between the two. Contextual complexity. Human writing is often rich in context, nuance, and creativity, which can be difficult for AI detectors to fully capture and analyze. False positives and negatives. No detection tool is perfect, and there is always a risk of false positives. Classifying human-written text as AI-generated and false negatives, failing to detect AI-generated content. AI content detectors leverage a combination of text analysis, machine learning, statistical methods, and contextual understanding to identify whether a piece of text was written by a human or generated by an AI. While these tools are becoming increasingly sophisticated, they face challenges in keeping up with the evolving capabilities of AI models and the complexity of human writing. As AI-generated content continues to proliferate, the development and refinement of AI content detectors will remain an important area of focus.